Indie Mogul.
Nothing can stop a good indie filmmaker. He will travel across the country, through ditches, over bridges, and through the forest, climb upon rocks, and proclaim Movie Quest!
That was our first ever user-submitted intro video from Koala Productions. Check out their channel over at Koala P. He's a very dedicated young filmmaker, getting this done despite it interfering with his schoolwork. So Koala Productions gets the stabilizer this week. Now we're not going to be doing another giveaway this time until we hit 5,000 subscribers. Now if you have your own idea for what could work as a Movie Quest intro, 15 seconds or less, feel free to submit it to us at any time. If yours is selected and used on a future episode, you'll be entered into a drawing to win something a little bigger than the stabilizer this time. And that drawing will happen on whatever episode comes after we get 5,000 subscribers on our Hey Killer Films channel. So if you haven't, make sure to head over there and subscribe, and get your 15-second Movie Quest intros into us for a chance of being in the drawing. Now let's get to what we have this week. First up, easily the most requested video of the week, Losses from Film Riot. It's a very exciting movie and a perfect one to start off the epic playlist. And a cool feature about this one is that if you go down to the resolution and hit original, you'll get to watch it in 2K format, really high quality. After that is the classic Hey Ginger from Bucky Studios, submitted to us by Steeny Bear, a video so epic that it's also just known as Epic Kid Fight in some circles. After that, over at the channel Superfast HD, they take the very ordinary process of making breakfast and make it into something epic. And then finally, our user Simply Insane tracked down this movie called 2084 over at the channel RC Productions 54. The effects are already impressive enough on their own, but once you see the age of the people making this, it makes it all the more impressive. Now the playlist this week starts with our movie, Epic High Five, where Chad and I take the ordinary everyday action of giving each other a high five. We high five each other a lot.
Yeah, we do.
And we turn it into something that I hope you'll also feel is pretty epic. But before we get to the playlist, it's time for a little segment we like to call What I Learned About You. Now, What I Learned About You took a kind of a weird turn this week, with a lot of emphasis placed on Chad. A lot of people seemed to dig your look last week with that cat outfit. Jamboni said that the ears work perfect on Chad. Super Joe Mario 64 made a little joke about how Chad makes the ears and tail work. And probably none were more impressed than @JamesJunbow on Twitter, who said to Chad, "You make Movie Quest hot. Chad, you got an admirer. He must love the bears." For those not in the know, and Chad, I hate to tell you, but you fit the description.
What?
So let's make that the discussion topic this week. What do you think about Chad over there? Good, bad, or indifferent? Doesn't matter. And since this is Epic Week, what's the most epic thing you'd like to see him do? Maybe we can get him to do it.
Whoa. Keep it within reason.
Now next week, we're going to be making yet another free-for-all week. I know we just did one a few weeks ago, but a lot of people wanted to see it come back, so what we've decided is that free-for-all week is going to be the last show of every month. So really every 4 or 5 episodes, anything can get in there.
Anything! Free-for-all!
So for next week, everybody can submit to us. Don't forget, all the ways to get to us: message us on here, comment below, go to our Facebook, go to our Twitter, send us an email, various ways to get all of your works to us. Because next week, anybody's in. And we've already gone up quite a few subscribers since last one, so those of you who weren't around a few weeks ago, now's your time. Just make sure that everything is copyright free or that you have the rights to whatever song is in there. And now to the playlist. How'd you get over here so fast? Magic? Now, as usual, this is a list of all the videos in the playlist this week. Hit the button that says click here to start to begin from the beginning, which would be our video. Below that, you have all the other videos like Losses from Film Riot, Hey Ginger, Epic Breakfast, 2084. But you'll notice none of the other 4 have that click here to start. Ours does, because that's the logical place to start from.
I don't want to stand here anymore.
I'm just leaning against the wall.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
I'm on 1 foot, actually.
I am too.
Physical Jinx!
Woo! That means I can't move
Yeah.
until I'm unjinxed?
Yep. Or you buy me a Coke. We should start Physical Jinx.
Physical jinx.
Physical Jinx. 2 people do the same thing. Physical Jinx! So from now on, send us your best Physical Jinx videos.
If I see one Physical Jinx video in our inbox, I will really have not been expecting it, because, really, what are the odds?
Oh god, I hope I just started something.
I hope you didn't. Feel free to discuss that down below too.
Tell us your best physical Jinx moment ever.
Nobody's had one, you just invented it.
Right.
Just discuss whether or not it even makes any sense.
Well, it does. I mean, think about it. Two people doing the same physical action. Like, think about like in movies when they show like two twins eating and drinking the same way. Someone calls attention to it, that's physical Jinx. PhysicalJinx.com.
Nobody has .coms anymore. They have YouTube channels.
We're a dying breed.
Websites are dying. Pretty soon you only have to go to a few different sites.
It's already at that point. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
I remember when things were different.
I remember having to go to news groups to get cheats for Mortal Kombat 2 on SNES. News groups. Bet you kids don't know what those are.
Wait a minute. We can't let them know how old we are. This is a young hitman's game. I've known the internet my whole life.
We're in high school.
I never once played in the dirt. I only was ever on the internet.
We do this show because we rebel against homework.
We didn't go outside ever. We didn't play outside in the dirt.
I don't even know what outside is. Outside, can you play that on Xbox? Ah!